really wanted. And people were tired after that game. I'm not gonna lie. I was exhausted. CJ was exhausted. I'm pretty sure the whole defense was exhausted. Everybody was tired, but it's just a game where just emotions going and adrenaline's going. You really don't think about it that much right then. But after the game, you kind of feel it. But everybody was just pushing through, and that just comes from all those off-season workouts and being up here during the summer, and it just comes from all the weightlifting that we do. And our strength coaches, they do a great job with getting us prepared and getting us conditioned for every game.
Do you think that's what's going to carry you guys for these last 3 games of the regular season, is just the fact that you've gone through all that to get to this point?
Yeah, it definitely helps. But one thing that I can say is that we're practicing a lot smarter. We're not really hitting as much in practice, and I think that's why we're pretty much a healthier team than we have been in the past. This is probably the first week that we probably got a few guys just banged up, but we'll get them back this weekend. And that just comes from practicing real well. That's one thing that Coach Sweeney does emphasize a lot, and is practicing well. Practicing on purpose and practicing with a good demeanor. Not to hurt anybody, but just to go out there and get the job done. So he's done a great job of getting us prepared very well for the football game.
Because in the last several years, there's been the attitude that, well, if they're not hitting, then they're not very physical. They're not, and that's why they're not very physical. That's obviously not the case.
No, it's definitely not the case. This is a team, we know how to hit, and that's something that the seniors, we brought up in the meeting yesterday, that we're not afraid to take off the pads because we know how to hit. It's the end of the season. If you don't know how to hit now, then you probably shouldn't be on that field. But we hit every day in camp. We hit pretty much every day up until the first game. This is a team that definitely knows how to hit, and as far as our toughness, I don't think anybody can question us on our toughness or how physical we are. That's just something that we've been really working on this year, and being a lot more physical team, and we really have been this whole entire year.
Are you relatively healthy?
Yes, I'm pretty healthy. A little sore, a little banged up, but nothing that's too major. I just get in the cold tub every day, and it gets me right back right. So I'm fine. The best I felt all year.
Part of the greatest duo of all time. If you grasped that, have you thought about that for a second? If you and CJ, did you guys look at each other and go, that's something, isn't it?
When they actually said it, I kind of missed it. Me and him, we were just standing on the sideline just talking about the game, and we were just kind of into the game and just focused. But we really haven't even got a chance to talk about it. It hadn't really hit me or just grasped me yet. It's definitely a great achievement, and I didn't even know that they actually had that stat out anyway until Tim told me, because Tim knows everything, every stat out there in the world. So it's definitely a great achievement here at Clemson. I'm just glad that I was able to do it with a guy like CJ.
Kobe, how hard is it to fight human nature and that tendency to look ahead and look forward to what Clemson can have in the next several weeks?
It can be hard if you allow it to be, and if you just if you allow your whole team to talk about, yeah, we're going to Tampa, or yeah, we're going to a BCS, then it can be a problem. But if you just have it where nobody talks about it and your coaches are just inspiring you to just take it as one game at a time, then I don't think you'll have any problems at all with it.
So there's no talk about Tampa, no talk
about
there's no
talk about Tampa. This is just a team. We haven't done anything great or spectacular, but just won a few football games. And, just put ourselves in position to do something special. That's all.